Louisiana Beer Reviews, another mystery taste challenge.
Because I guessed it right.
You guessed the last one right. Get this towel to cover it up. Okay, let me open it first.
Oh, I hear the can popping.
Yes, it's canned.
I mean, the bottle popping.
It's canned, that's why I didn't need the opener for this one. There you go.
It's almost the same color as the other one.
No, I think the other one was a lot darker.
Almost the same color. Whitehead.
Okay, so a very fluffy white head, and it's more yellowish gold than the other one, but it's still hazy like the other one. Torpedo was unusually hazy, I thought this last time. Don't tell me they're slowly hazing it up.
It could be that hop dust.
Something.
What is the ABV on this?
9.
9. 9.
Just a low 9.
Okay, so I have issues with doing a blind on something it's this heavy of alcohol, because what happens is the alcohol kind of takes over the whole beer, and where you start all you're tasting is alcohol infused beer.
You'll probably guess it right. All right.
9.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Foreign or domestic?
Domestic.
9% domestic.
Smells like white bread crust. The other one was bread crust, maybe brown
Man,
bread.
I am getting like citrus punch.
Yeah.
Like
definitely.
Orange. Like orange zest, where somebody like squeeze it. If you're going to do with like a old fashioned, you did a zest, you get that oil, and if your face is close enough to it, it gets...
I brought a whole bag of oranges to work yesterday from down the street. The lady brought me a whole
You
bag.
mean satsumas?
The kind that peel where it comes right off.
Satsumas.
Yeah, isn't that like a type of orange?
The small ones?
They were like about this big.
I don't know.
They peel pretty, but the bag lasted like 10 minutes, and people just raided it.
Of course, it's free.
They took care of that problem. Okay, taste. Cheers. Now the pecans didn't go as fast, but they did eventually all go when I brought them to work. Those 2 bags I picked out of this yard.
Yeah, look at the tree.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Somebody decided to cut grass for no reason. That's like the generator. It sounds like a generator. You can test this generator right now.
Or compressor.
I don't know. All right, let's go ahead and taste
Can't
this.
win. All
Plus
right.
review.
Low bitterness. Not no bitterness, but low. Say
I have no idea what this beer is.
1 out of 5 hop cones. Sweetness is higher. 3 out of 5 sugar cubes. Heavy body, kind of heavy body.
This is a 9% alcohol.
Fluffy mouthfeel. Semi-sweet finish. This is no torpedo.
No. I got a feeling I know what this is.
That thing might cut on every day just
This is Voodoo Ranger.
as a test. The Imperial Voodoo Ranger. That's a good guess because it's very
It could be, or it could be that other Voodoo Ranger that they have that's...
Fruit Force and Tropical Force and all of that. Tropic
Yeah.
Force. Those are all 9. I said everything's at a race to the top now. Everybody wants to have a 9 and 9.5.
Yeah.
9 or 9.5.
It's like I said, when you start infusing this much alcohol in a beer that's not very well made, it just comes off as being like a big alcohol punch.
And now there's a high lie 10%, but we haven't seen that in Louisiana. I don't know if I really need a 10%
Yeah, I
high
don't know
lie.
because there's nothing wrong with High Lie. It's almost a perfect beer. So why would they screw it up?
I don't know, because they know some people are real big into alcohol. There's a name for those people. It rhymes with tick.
Unk.
Or that other word, yeah. It's kind of good, but it's got too much sweetness, not enough bitterness, and too much booze.
Yeah.
I give it a 8.3, a B, just a B. It's good, but I wouldn't be looking for it. It's good if you like fruity drinks with wheat tasting in it. Tastes like wheat bread and oats.
Yeah.
I think they're.
It's like drinking sugar. It's like drinking a form of a Kool-Aid.
If you drink
with
craft
alcohol in it,
if you drink craft beer like this all the time, you're gonna be sorry. I'm telling you, you're gonna be sorry.
you can be as big as an ox.
So what score do you give it?
Give it like an 8.0. An 8.0.
B minus. I think that generator is going to run for like 15 minutes. It's probably one of the things where it cuts on every week
Could be.
and runs. My father's does that. It cuts on and then it goes.
Yeah, because it's 11:46. It probably kicked on about a minute and a half ago. It's 11:45. It's probably gonna run till noon.
On. Sorry, folks. Everybody
Sorry.
around here wants to have generators.
We're doing
now.
some day tasting. If y'all hadn't figured out that time frame.
Generators, because you might need it twice a year.
Yeah, you might need it in November for something.
No, I don't. People ask me why don't you get a generator? I said because it's like $5,000 and I'm never gonna hardly use it. I don't want to have to use it. I can go without electricity. When the water goes out, that's an aggravation. When you got no water, that's bad. But when you got no electricity, you can cope. You just light candles and I have gas. I can cook on the stove.
Right.
I can heat my coffee up on the stove.
Yeah, if it gets so hot, you can go sit in your car with the air conditioner running. Like, who cares? If it gets hot at night, you just wet a sheet and throw it on yourself with a fan going.
And usually they turn the electricity back on pretty fast. I mean, after Hurricane Ida, yeah, we lost power for 2 straight weeks. That was an extreme case. And then
I did too.
we lost, and I would have stayed here. It's just I had no water, so. Well, all right. So you don't know what it is. You don't want to take a guess. You guessed.
That was it. I don't know what it is. Yeah, yeah.
AlphaGator Imperial IPA from Abita Brewing, 9%. It's an alligator made out of hops. It's got alpha
did
acids.
try this beer once, and I didn't like it, just like I don't like it right now. I think the AlphaGator is a much better beer. I don't know what this is.
And that's a Doppelbock. That's it. It says an IPA.
It tastes like an IPA with sugar in it.
But what it says on the side here, in small words, is malt beverage with natural flavors. You're right. Malt beverage with natural flavors. Sort of like Mike's Harder.
Yeah. That's how I couldn't figure out what it was, because I'm sitting there going, okay, well, these, they all taste the same. This tastes like the Voodoo Ranger, and they all just taste the same. There's an airplane going over, not a...
Oh, I was hearing sirens back there. We had apparently a bad wreck last night, maybe with a fatality. I couldn't find anything on the news. If you look at a lot of those Voodoo Ranger tall cans with these kind of 9 and 9.5, it'll say that real small on the side, malt beverage with natural flavors. They don't promote that. They put it on there for their legal disclosure, but they're probably thinking maybe nobody will notice that.
Yeah,
All right.
This was more.
Okay.
What?
So you're saying B minus. I'm saying barely a B. We're averaging to a 8.2, which is not something you want to track down. And you don't really want to pay craft beer prices for a B. You can get regular beer at the grocery store, and it'll be a B plus or even an A minus.
Yeah.
So
I agree 100%. Miller High Life's way much better than
I
this.
saw that today, Miller High Life, when I was at Walmart, and I was thinking, look at that quart. What a good beer. And I just had a big quart bottle up there,
Yeah.
All right, so,
You know what else is better than this? Milwaukee's Best Ice. You know what else is better than this? A lot of beer.
Yeah, well, sorry, Abita. So, laissez late.
Yeah, if you're going to make something uniquely different, make it uniquely different good. Don't make it uniquely different like what everybody else is putting out, which is uniquely different. Hardly that good.
Yeah, it's not really different. It's
No,
kind of
it's,
like what a lot of other people are doing.
You know what I'm not really enjoying about Abita Spring's new line of soda pop beers is that they're all tasting like soda pop beers. They're not really tasting like beer. Now their traditional lineup that's been there for a long time is really good. So I don't know if they're turning in a different way or if they got some influencer trying to tell them to go a certain way with beers because they're influencing them. But I would, be an anti-influencer and say go back to your old style, Abita.
Okay, let me give you a quick quiz. If you have a quick choice, this or Turbo Dog, which one do you drink?
Oh, Turbo Dog, hands down. Turbo Dog is one of their original beers too. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with the Abita Amber. There's nothing wrong with a lot of their
AlphaGator
frontline beers. Yeah, AlphaGator. Actually, the AlphaGator is one of the best ones today. But I was actually surprised at that one because I don't really care for the strawberry beer. And don't get me wrong, it's not strawberry beer infused with AlphaGator. It's strawberry flavor inside the AlphaGator.
Right, it's AlphaGator with strawberries added, basically.
Yeah.
It's Louisiana strawberry puree.
Yeah, because if they combined the two beers,
It would drop.
The alcohol volume would drop.
They made a combo called Barney. Remember Purple Haze and AlphaGator? They call it Barney.
And the Barracuda's pretty good too. I've had that one before.
The Mexican style Barracuda.
Yeah, that's one of the new ones is good. But this stuff, man, come on, man. All right, you can do better than this.
So we're gonna end this review by saying y'all go to Abita Brewing Company.
Go on a tour.
Louisiana,
it's a nice little place. It's a
take a tour.
Yeah, it's decent, but I guess we all have a doozy every now and then.